Hello, everyone. You know what it is? It's Self Care Sunday. Sunday, I tell you. Self Care edition. How are you tonight? What are you grateful for? Tell me about your day and what you are grateful for this Sunday, the ninth of October. Almost a third of the way through, folks. Best month of the year, just saying, just saying. It's the best month of the year. It is. Hey, Kitty, how are you tonight? What are you grateful for this Sunday night? How are things in Illinois? How are things in Illinois? It was a something, I think. I don't think we made it to the 60s today. I was telling Cassandra at dinner. I went for a walk tonight, late in the day, and I was like, "Ooh, I should have brought my gloves." I'm like, I'm not sure if I still have my gloves in the car, buried in the car. But I was like, that's where I always get it. It's not the rest of me that gets cold. It's my hands that gets cold. Is what happens to me. It is. It is. Grateful for a day off and finish painting your kitchen. All right. Well, come on down. Come to Connecticut. You can paint my kitchen next. I'm flexible, Kitty. Cheers to you all. Cheers to you all tonight. We have moved to fall drinks with my distillery visit yesterday. We have moved to fall drinks, bourbon and cider tonight. Bourbon and cider. But you will have to post before and after pictures, Kitty, if you're done painting. Angie's done that. Angie has done a lot of kitchen painting. So she did her new house. She did her mom's house. She's done a lot of kitchen painting. And she does a great job redoing the cabinets and everything. I mean, she's done some really great stuff. But I'm glad you got a day off. I was at my desk all day. I was at my until I had enough of the computer, until I looked at it enough, and then I was like, okay, I'm at a point of diminishing returns. Point of diminishing returns, and said, nope, I can't do it anymore. Tomorrow's another day, but I've got a nice list going. I've got a list going, and tomorrow's another day. No before pictures. Well, post your after pictures. It'll be great to see. We are broadcasting tonight, folks, on both Facebook and YouTube. Both Facebook and YouTube is where you will find us. If you have any problems with Facebook, you can hop right on over to YouTube. Cassandra has the link to YouTube in the show comments. But Angie has had me hard at work. Preview. See, I'm going to get in trouble with Angie showing that. I don't know. We're at 200 and something pages as of earlier today. Something like that. Hey, Barb is with us tonight. Great to have you here, Barb. But it is truly great to have everybody here. Great to have you here, Barb from Pittsburgh. Barb, how are things in Pittsburgh tonight? Hopefully you're having a great day. Have the leaves popped yet in Pittsburgh? Cassandra was in Philly, and Rylan were in Philly this week, and they said it wasn't. But it's funny. It's like it's really popped here in New England, the fall foliage, and it's a real change from where it was a week ago. And like Cassandra and Rylan said on their way back from Philly, they were there at the end of the week, and when they came back, it was. They saw the pop, and you really do. You see the pop of color. We took a lot of fall foliage photos yesterday while we were out and about. We were in a corner of Connecticut we don't get to often, and it was really it was really neat yesterday learning about the process of making the process, which really taught you the process of making lots of other spirits, and vodka and gin and how the different process works. It was really it was a neat thing. We didn't learn how to make beer, Kitty. So I'm sorry we did not learn how to make beer, but it was a very interesting visit, and it was an interesting set of sampling uh, from really good sampling to really bad sampling. But it's part of the whole thing. It was interesting. I was talking to the owners of the distillery because one of the things I work with you all on is turning your inventory and turning it often. And they're looking at years from the time they do this till their bourbon ages till they can sell it. So sitting on inventory for 4 years, 6 years, 8 years, um, and even in their early days where they'd sit on bourbon for 6 months before they would sell it. It was that was a different side of retail to look at and see how they were doing that with their business. Ultimately they're a retailer, but they're a retailer manufacturer. So they got to buy all these goods. They got to set up all the equipment, which is expensive. They have to work on the science. They have to get their permits from the government and ATF, alcohol, tobacco, and firearms, got to sign off. The state's got to sign off. All these different people. So it made us thankful for our own business challenges. Those are challenges and issues that I don't want. But it was the other part that was interesting is that they source all their grains, all the things that go into the process, uh, in Connecticut. So it was a Connecticut distillery sourcing everything in Connecticut. Um, so that was very very interesting. Let's get started tonight with our Stay Positive book. Our Stay Positive book puts you in the right mindset to start your night. Tonight, we are on page 142. When you face a setback, think of it as a defining moment that will lead to a future accomplishment. When you face a setback, think of it as a defining moment that will lead to a future accomplishment. And, I mean, the comeback's always greater than the setback. The comeback is always greater than the setback. And I can't stress that enough because it really is. However, whatever pushes you back, and everybody in business talks about that. All the greats, you can, you know, Warren Buffett's and stuff talk about their failures and the things that they failed at and how that brought them closer to their next success. Okay, it is it's the fact. I have a sign right next to me on the wall, right to the side of me. Maybe I can even do that. There, over there on the wall. It's not whether you get knocked down; it's whether you get back up. It's not whether you get knocked down; it's whether you get back up. But that is a key point. Don't let. I always say all the bad things that have happened to us, all our failures, all the things that went wrong. It's not letting those define us. It is leaving them as a footnote in our story. Hey, Terry, how are you tonight? How are things in Florida? Hopefully good. The pictures of the updated pictures, the sneak peek you posted the other day of your store, amazing. You are working it. You are working it. So proud of the work you're putting into your store. You are creating an amazing business. You're going to do amazing things. So very very proud of the work you're putting in, and it does take work. This is not, you know, So often we have people reach out to us looking for that. And I'm the son of a pharmacist, but there is not a pill that makes your business better. There's not a pill that makes your business on rails. It is, there's not a pill that fills your cash register. There wasn't a pill back in the day of my father's pharmacy that filled the cash register. It is the culmination of hard work. The culmination of hard work. We haven't done Sunday night trivia. I'm actually backed up on my trivia in a bit. So I've got Sunday night trivia for you. Are you ready? Wow, Carrie, that's huge. That's as a percentage. That is huge, Carrie. And that other Titusville social media has been posting for you and sharing things out. That is huge. That will result in the old dollars in the register. Dollars in the register is what that will result in. It's not, the hard work of today will put the dollars in the register. That is what I'm telling you, Carrie. I am convinced. I am so pumped for you. So pumped for you. You are making it happen. You are making it happen. I've got Sunday night trivia for you, folks. Three of these stories are real, and one is not. Can you spot the fake story? Yes. I mean, it takes a little bit of work, Carrie. I mean, this is not easy. It's not only the pictures that you took, and if you haven't seen Carrie's page, go to her page. Okay, go and see Carrie's page. Um, and check out her before and well, I don't know if she had before pictures. Let's see if I can post the link here to you, Carrie. I will give you a shout out here. Let me see if I can. Let's see if I'm technical enough to do this. There, I threw a link in there. If you have not liked Carrie's page, she has been working hard to transform her store. And she's doing an amazing job with it. Amazing job with it. So like and follow her page, kick up her like some, and but this is going to drive your registers. I'm so proud of you, Carrie. Um, and Angie's super proud. Back room this Tuesday. Boom! You keep on going, Carrie. You keep going, girl. I know Angie was super pumped when she saw the pictures. She saw them late at night and she was texting me, and I'm like, I know, isn't it amazing? And so she can't wait to come and see them in person. Make a drive across the state. So Sunday night trivia, folks. Three of these stories are real. Only one of them is fake. Can you spot the fake story among the craziness? Martha Stewart has joined forces with Liquid Death for a limited edition all black candle modeled to resemble a severed human hand holding a can. Bottega Veneta has created a sneaker that offers wearers a caffeine like boost anytime they run. A giant Cheeto statue has been erected in a small Canadian town inspired by its iconic orange dust. Or a cast iron cookware manufacturer has built an 18-foot, 14,360-pound skillet that is now on display. Which of those is the fake story? Is it Martha Stewart has joined forces with Liquid Death for a limited edition all black candle model resemble the severed human hand holding a can? Is it Bottega Veneta has created a sneaker that offers wearers a caffeine-like boost anytime they run? It was a giant Cheeto statue erected in a small Canadian town inspired by its iconic orange dust, or did a cast iron cookware manufacturer built an 18-foot, 14,360-pound skillet that's now on display. I feel like that skillet is the one that Nana has me get out from her for her that she likes to cook with. And you can't make this stuff up, folks. You can't make this stuff up. Did you guys hear about Tupperware? So, we talk about adapting all the time. Oh, Rose, I am so glad to have you here tonight. Thank you for joining in. I feel awful about your home, but I am glad to hear that one, you're getting all settled in your apartment. I've been following your story, and and working on getting inventory entered. I know that's not easy, and I wish I could be there helping you enter inventory or get moved, but I totally get that you are physically and mentally exhausted. So have a margarita. We're on bourbon tonight, Rose. We're on fall drink, New England drinks, bourbon and cider. But put your feet up, grab a cat, and chill. Grab a cat and chill. Red wine tonight. Red wine. There's a song there. We are all thinking about you. Tupperware at Target is weird, but but think about that, Kitty. It is weird, okay? I mean, but we all come from the party side of we're all old, okay? And thinking about how Target works, okay, as a home party, and we've had home party events at our store before, and what I mean by that is it was an event with all home party vendors. And with all the home party vendors, we would invite them all there, but they had to sell without having a party. So you could place orders. It was really a lot of fun. But but Tupperware is adapting to the marketplace. How do you reach your customers? Okay, you have to reach your customers. All right, bourbon shopping. I like this bet. I like Ben a lot. I was so happy to meet him in person when we were at your store. Laurel was truly one. We went to a bourbon distillery yesterday. My peanut gallery took me to a bourbon distillery for my birthday, and it was so much fun. It was so much fun, except for when they made me drink blueberry vodka. But other than that, it was so much fun. And it was so neat to learn about the process. It was so neat to learn about the process. Yes, vintage Tupperware does go for a lot. And, but, 75-year-old brand is transforming the journey to reinvent its business model. So I give Tupperware kudos for doing that. Let's see. We only had one guest so far. Kitty, Martha Stewart. Martha Stewart's joined forces with Liquid Death for a limited edition all black candle modeled to resemble a severed human hand holding a can. No, Kitty, that is a true story. That is true. I mean, you had to know. I mean, Martha is with Snoop Dogg, with all these other things. What the heck? Go with Liquid Death. Well, whoever will write her check. So that leaves us either Bottega Veneta has created a sneaker that offers wearer a caffeine-like boost anytime they run. A giant Cheeto statue has been erected in a small Canadian town inspired by its iconic orange dust, or a cast iron cookware manufacturer has built an 18-foot, 14,360-pound skillet that is now on display. But the Tupperware, I didn't see. We were actually in Target last night briefly. On our way home, we stopped in Target to get a couple things, and it almost felt like cheating because every time Angie and I are on the road together, Angie has to go to Target for something. I was cheating on my work wife with my other work wife and my wife. But it was. I did not see the Tupperware. What I did see that surprised me for this point in October was how big Halloween was, okay, in Target. So our Halloween area in our Target was huge, still very huge here for the 9th of or the 8th of October when we were in there yesterday. And not a sign of Christmas there. Uh, not a sign of Christmas. And that, Cassandra and I were really talking about that. I mean, we have been selling Christmas like crazy. And this particular Target didn't even have any noticeable Christmas. There was probably some somewhere, I guess, but none of it was noticeable. And we were like, condense the Halloween, get the Christmas out. But that wasn't there. Rose, I thought when I looked at this, Rose, I thought the caffeine story was true. I thought the caffeine story was true because I was thinking back to those Nike shoes that you used to pump up. That my parents would never buy me, but you had those little pumps on the front of the shoes that you know everybody thought gave you an extra boost and everything. So I thought the caffeine one was certainly real, that they dusted them in caffeine. But no, Rose, that is the fake story this week. That is the fake story. That means you can go to Canada and see a Cheeto statue, or you can check out a 18-foot, 14,360-pound skillet that's now on display. If any of you follow Susie Pineda and her store, she just did I want to say someplace in Illinois where you can see like a dozen weird things all in the same area. And it was really kind of amazing. So if you don't follow her, worth the follow. I'm going to teach you a new acronym this week. Sure. Sure. Anybody any guesses of what that is for? What sure stands for? Think about that for a second. I'm very impressed, Rose, for how tired you are that you got this week's question right. While you think about what sure might mean, I wanted to tell you what is the hottest thing in resale right now according to Fashion File. According to Fashion File, men, who knew? Men like not me. Men like not me are the hottest thing in resale right now because men and luxury men specifically is like super hot. They are buying Birkin bags and pearl jewelry, and women are buying watches such as Rolex. So luxury is hot, okay, but luxury men's is really hot. And so I share that with you because many of you carry luxury women's, okay? And if you carry luxury women's, many times you'll have an opportunity to carry a very curated selection of luxury men. Think the men's Birkins, the men's watches, small but curated section of luxury men's added to it because it is women that'll bring in their men's stuff, and it is also women who will buy for their man. And right, Kitty, a pair of men's nice shoes last week for $99. Boom. I mean, in Rochester, Illinois, who would have thought? Who would have thought in Rochester, Illinois? Oh, Rose, you are not going to let this hurricane define you. That is what I love with you. You are not going to let this hurricane define you. Yes, this hurricane knocked you a little off course. The hurricane knocked you a little off course, but it is not going to define you, and you are going to get right back on hitting your next level. Uh, um, That's a great point, Laurel. And I saw Joanne show up here. Hey, Joanne, great to have you here. Can't wait to see you in person next weekend. You have a couple of men's Gucci wallets and love how ideas how to market them. I will bring that up, Laurel, with the marketing guru. The marketing guru will have ideas on that. But Rose, back to you for a second. I want to say that the work you're doing, not only getting to the next level, the work you're doing, and I know you're exhausted, catching up on inventory. But what I'm seeing from stores in Florida is as you get that inventory out, it is going because there are lots of people that are in the same situation you are that have lost their stuff and had to go buy new clothes. And so you are open now and your store is there and you have an amazing team there now. The women that are keeping your store open are doing an amazing job while you have been busy getting resettled. And when you get that inventory processed into the floor, they will sell it. And so the best is yet to come, Rose. Your best days are ahead of you. I'm a firm believer in that. But don't let things define you. Uh, oh, the funeral. I can't even, Rose. I'm the funeral outfit. I can't even. I was. I was actually supposed to be right there that week because my uncle had passed away in Jacksonville the week of the hurricane, and I didn't because I was elsewhere and because of the hurricane, I didn't come there for it. Um, and I will see my aunt another time there. But they rushed a quick funeral just ahead of the hurricane. But the idea of needing outfits for that they've lost everything, they've lost their lives, and having to need funeral outfits is just heartbreaking. Just absolutely heartbreaking. Um, the most important thing, there will be in all our lives. I mean, Rose is the example tonight, okay, because of what the hurricane has done to her and her store and her personal life. Her store is fine, but obviously uprooted her home, and she had to move and lose so much, and so many people are in that boat right now. But this will be a ultimately be a footnote in Rose's story. Okay, this hurricane will not define her. Your circumstances will not define you. Your hurricane in your business, whatever that might be, whether that's a staffing issue, whether that's a sales issue, whether that's a marketing issue, whether you don't have enough inventory, um, whatever it is, okay, those are situations that come across, and I that doesn't take anything away from those situations, but know that the your mindset, the way you approach it, the way you get back up, the way you start fighting back stronger, the way you say, I'm not going to let this hurricane knock me out. I'm not going to let this hurricane of a staff issue knock me out. I'm not going to let this lack of business knock me out. I'm not going to let this competitor that opened up across the street knock me out. I'm not going to let whatever it is knock me out. Okay, because the comeback is so much better than the setback. The comeback is so much better than the setback. Don't forget that. It is not about getting knocked down. We'll get knocked down lots of times. I've been knocked down so many freaking times over the years. But it isn't the knockdown. It is the getting back up. It is the saying, I'm gonna let that define me. That's I laugh at that. Okay, I come back and you will come back stronger than ever, Rose, because you have a plan. You have a guide, and you have people holding your hand along the path. So So it isn't just you are not alone running this store. You are not alone walking this path. Nobody does great things all alone. Okay? And if they think they do, they don't do it for long. It is those that appreciate those that are along the journey with them. It is those that take the time for self care and taking the time to take a breath. I did it today. Even I was like at my desk. Okay, I mean I'm working. Angie's running me. I've got the up here. I'm working it. I'm working it. Okay, but I was like I gotta go. I gotta burn out. I'm gonna burn out with this. Okay, I can't look at the book anymore, Angie. I can't look at it. I can't look at it. I'm like, I gotta step away. I went to Costco. We got a couple things on our Costco list. And then I walked for an hour. I listened to a podcast and I walked for an hour. And came back. Then I came back and I made dinner. Uh, I'm calling it made dinner. You can ask my peanut gallery if I really made dinner. If there was food, they ate. They didn't have to cook dinner. Hey, Michelle, how are you? I hope all is well with you tonight. I hope all is well with you. Thanks for checking in here at the end here. I hope you catch the rest of the replay. And know that as long as you keep fighting, as long as you get up, as long as you are determined in your mind to be successful, you can be. You can be and will be. And, the dollars will come to the register. The dollars will come. May not be today or tomorrow, but they will come. I promise you that. I promise you that. I have seen it time and time again. Time and time again. You know what else I see time and time again is this video and everything I talk about. This video and everything I talk about goes over to the YouTube channel. You're not alone running this store where you can like, comment, subscribe, and oh yes, ring that bell, so you know when another one drops. You can also share with everybody you know in business, the butcher, the baker, the candlestick maker, so we can help everybody grow a better business. I am here every Sunday and Wednesday at More 8th-ish, More 8th-ish live in the Next Level Retail Consulting Facebook page and streaming on the YouTube channel. You're not alone running this store. But if you have a question in between, just email me. NEIL at nextlevelretail.com, NEIL at nextlevelretail.com. Oh, Rhodes, we're all there with you. We are all there with you. Hey, I was just thinking, I haven't heard about Grampy in a while. I hope he is doing well. I hope Grampy is doing well. We start this program every night. And Rose, if anything, you just reach out. I'm here for you. Angie's here for you. Our Stay Positive book is where we start. When you face a setback, think of it as a defining moment that will lead to a future accomplishment. It will. A leader brings out the best within others by sharing the best within themselves. Yes, they do. Ladies and gentlemen, I am Neil Abrams. I do like a good party, a wedding, a bar mitzvah, make it happen party next weekend. Don't forget it. In Chicago, I can't wait to see so many of you there. We're going to have a great week. I will see you again on Wednesday night. But until then,